Hi, I'm Anatole, and this is my reaction to Carole and Tuesday, Season 1, Episode 4-ish. Yes, Episode 4, titled Video Killed the Radio Star. Title comes from the song by the Buggles, famous because it was the first video played on MTV when MTV began broadcasting in the 1980s. This episode scored 7.8 on IMDb out of 20 votes. That was so few. Wow, that's remarkable. It first aired May 2nd, 2019. And I wanted to add that I had mentioned before that I was going to go back and rewatch the series, not Cowboy Bebop, the other one, Samurai Champloo, because I was interested in seeing what sort of themes that were in Samurai Champloo that would also appear in the show Carole and Tuesday, since it's the same creator in both. Right now I'm just trying to find the creator's name. Shinichiro Watanabe, the creator of the show. And if I can get through Samurai Champloo fast enough, and it seems like I'm getting an episode done every day, then I'll go back and watch Cowboy Bebop. And if I'm still up for it, then I'll try to find one of his other series, like Kids on the Slope, I think, is one of the more recent ones. In any event, I digress. Let's get into the episode then. So, join me after the intro for my reaction to Carole and Tuesday, Season 1, Episode 4, Video Killed the Radio Star. See you in a bit.
いいのってネットでバズるんならやっぱ映像ですよね。ミュージックビデオとか。
Hence the name, Video Killed the Radio Star.
ディレクター AI イデオ。何これ？これ一台で
One star, that can't be a good sign.
全部やってくれる。でっかいのは大家さんの荷物ね。
I like the fact that their space isn't even really their space. Like, some of it belongs to someone else. Ziggy! There's a David Bowie reference. I like the music Easter eggs they drop in this. Kawaii overload! This is not going to work out. I've got the feeling. Yeah, but it won't make sense. It's going to be goulash. Seems like a real video director. Already a prima donna with all the demands. Is she going to be a new cast member? really pushing his luck. Maybe time to throw away the script and improvise. I swear he is like a real director. Oh, so there's a relationship there. That's interesting. This is going to be like Spinal Tap with the dancing dwarves around Stonehenge. I know this is going to go bad. He knows how to do everything. Doesn't mean he knows how to do everything well. Remember the 1-star review for Idea. Why are you lying? Just say, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't remember why I'm doing it. That car is going to get totaled. The robot's going to get totaled. Roddy's going to get totaled. Island Records was a real label. That's probably the real label that song came out of. So that's how we know they used to be married, right? Because they have the same hairstyle. That's cute. They're sleeping on the same couch together. Right. It's just going to look like one person composited 120 times. This is going to be so bad. What kind of town is this where there's no traffic and no people walking by? Totally Japanese. Right, they're supposed to be in America, but they do these Japanese gestures. That's cool. I don't think there's anything like that in New York, but Los Angeles had the tram that went up the hill. There goes the robots. Now we're just waiting for the car to get destroyed. And the car didn't get destroyed, so that's a good day. Oh, come on, villain. You don't say you're playing loud for everyone to hear. So what's up with the bartender? What's with the bartender? Where are the people in this town? So that's where they're cutting corners by not having any other characters. So it makes the town look very empty, like a stage lot, though. There's the end of a car, because it's cheaper to animate, right? Just the end. They destroyed the car. They did destroy the car. I knew it. They blew it up. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. I'm sure you knew too, right? It was going to set up for a failure. They have a collectible robot. We knew that's going to get destroyed. Valuable sports car from Erdogan. We knew Erdogan. We knew that's going to be destroyed. Well, anyway, that's it for my reaction to the episode. Join me in a second, and I'll give you my review. Hi, welcome back to now my review for Carole and Tuesday, episode 4. Video killed the radio star, and I'm going to point at the screen. You may not be able to see it, but you can always watch your own copy. And I'm only doing this because this occurred to me when I stopped the screen to give a good wallpaper for my review, to check the wall to see if there are any reused assets, any patterns that repeat. Those are the things that a studio will do to cut the corners. And it's going to be hard for you to see, but you can go to this image on your own if you can't see it. But this brick here, this wall tile, and this one are exactly the same. And you can see these little cracks here are repeat. And then if you go here, this tile's the same, these two are the same, these are the same. And so it looks like this wall, the bricks are about 4 levels unique. And then after that, they begin repeating. And those are the kind of corners they will cut for budgetary constraints. And you can one of the marks of the quality of a program is how much resources did they have to enact their vision? Did they have enough time to finish the script writing to their satisfaction? Were they able to hire the actors that they really wanted to? Were they able to get the technical people? How much money were the technical people able to spend in the production of the show? And so I say this because this is the first episode that for me felt a little flimsy. For example, the city looked very empty because it would have cost too much money to animate the people walking the city streets, even though this is supposed to be New York City, a version of New York City, which is one of the 4 megapolises of our planet. So it should have been a very packed place, but there was no one there while they were making the video because it would have cost too much money. And you see that a little bit in the script, the writing of the script. We can see that the EDA, it's spelled idea, but they pronounce it like EDA, IDA. They pronounce it differently than idea. That robot has a rating of 1 star, but because it would have thrown off the whole plot. These characters never question that 2,000 people give it a 1 star, then that it's a faulty product. If they did that, then the plot doesn't happen. So they have to make that stupid decision to make the story go forward. And then it was also predictable. I knew as soon as I was watching it, the car is going to be destroyed, the robots are going to break, the video is not going to turn out. And so rather than surprising me in some way, it just fulfilled what I was expecting. I think I commented earlier before, I was trying to guess the story. In episode 1, I was trying to guess where the story goes. And at every turn, the story foiled my expectations. This was the first episode where I was able to be 2 steps ahead of the characters and 2 steps ahead of the story. And I didn't get any satisfaction out of that. I want to be surprised. Or if the story goes the way I'm expecting it, I want it to do in a way that is still unique. And I didn't feel that. This just felt very generic and low budget, unfortunately. So I know that sounds harsh. I enjoyed it, but it didn't stand at the same level as the episodes before. And so I think the rating that it got, this is the lowest rated to date. To date, I mean up to episode 4 on IMDb of all the episodes in the series. It got 7.6. Episode 1 on IMDb, 8.7. Episode 2, 8.8. Episode 3, 8.5. Episode 4, 7.6, a full point lower. And I would actually give it 2 points less just for being so predictable. And those are harsh words, but I'm going to call it like I see it. And in this case, the episode was left a lot to be desired. I did, however, thinking about the good points, want to leave on a good note, I did appreciate what they did with his character, with Roddy. No, he's Roddy. I did that before, confusing Roddy and the other guy, Gus. I liked them bringing in his ex-wife and giving her a backstory that was unique and not making her dependent upon Gus. She's quite independent of Gus, actually, and if anything, Gus needs her maybe more than she needs him. And so that brought out an interesting side of his character. And so just for that, I think the episode was worthwhile. And that's all I got. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll join me again on this channel. And until next time, take care and be well. Goodbye.